episode of the Act Up Podcast.
In real life.
And this first time in person one. With your boy Super Son Cocky.
It's your boy Q.
It's just regular Simeon.
We got regular Simeon.
regular nigga.
Alright, no.
First episode of first in person episode of the Act Up Podcast. And we got a few topics we want to talk to y'all about. And I feel like we said you trying to start off with?
Basically how like anime is becoming like bigger than what everyone else thinks it is. You feel me? Like, I feel like am I the only one? I know I ain't the only one, but I feel like anime is gonna be like bigger to a point where it's gonna be like more popular than like DC and Marvel. Like in the future, not now, but in the future, because that's a lot of stuff to say. But that's just in the future right now.
Well, I guess it depends on where it is.
Because you feel me, like
hot.
especially now, like especially with new gens nowadays, like it's like everybody that turns their head, you know what they're talking about. Like you know about, like they know some type of anime, some form of anime. But if it was like back in the 80s and stuff like that, no one really knew it like that.
I mean,
or the people that did know it, like they were just known as weird and white. Like,
stop it. Get some help.
I won't say that it will get bigger than Marvel, especially in the United States as a whole. How do we know it's not already bigger than Marvel? Because anime is just cartoons and Japan and stuff. So do we know if it's already bigger, or are you talking about the United States?
But like in the United States, in the USA right now, because if we gonna be honest, the new Spider-Man that came out, I think it got way more people went to see opening night than they did the Demon Slayer movie that came out.
Yeah, but I think Spider-Man was more than Avengers Endgame, so that's kind of like record thing.
Yeah, so it's like just put them down. But no, that's what I'm saying though, because like when you look at certain things, like especially like when you're a kid and stuff, you think Disney Channel and stuff is like the epitome and stuff. Like you think Nickelodeon is the epitome. But like I think in a couple years, cause shoot, our cousins is like 12, 11, 10, like one's 8 and stuff like that, and they're watching anime like at a young age.
And especially it stems from the fact that their parents grew up reading manga and watching
like
anime. So.
And it's kind of pushed out more than what it is now. Like it's more like.
But to me,
I feel like
I still don't think it's getting better. Gonna be as big. I think it has a chance, but definitely not as big as Marvel. Just because Marvel has been going on. I don't even know how long. Marvel and DC comic books that's probably been going on since 60s and 50s and 60s.
But you gotta think One Piece did just like outsold Batman from.
One Piece.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And I think DC is more than Marvel is.
But that's definitely outside the United States. Because I'm pretty sure a majority of those Batman comics are definitely inside the United States.
Yeah.
Because I think we're
bigger than Japan.
But you also gotta look at it like this, like when me and Ricky or when you go to like Bernard Black, like and teach little kids, all these little kids know like the whole class loves anime.
But saying that, the people who love anime will voice it because not a lot of people. I'm not going to, because a lot of people watch anime, but it's not a normality compared to. I bet you all those kids who just started watching anime. Ben knew what Superman was. Ben knew what Batman was.
Of course.
So,
but it's more catered towards the West, though.
They don't need to voice their opinion. Exactly. I think just because it's more catered to the West, it won't get as big in the West as comic books will.
But
it most definitely do have
maybe manga over comic books, but definitely
I think manga is over comic books right now.
Not like Marvel movies and DC movies over like anime.
I feel like with animation movies, it might be bigger.
But right now, though, like what he said that comic books are... Manga is definitely bigger than comic books are right now.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Manga is in the United States, I believe it.
I don't think so.
But manga as a whole is like kind of...
Because listen, you can't even...
Not more so as a comic book.
You can't really even say that, though, because, like, if you... Like, when was the last time you've actually heard someone like, yeah, man, I'm going to the store for a comic? I hear niggas saying... I hear the homies and niggas, like, saying, I'm going to go to the store real quick. Barnes & Noble, give me a manga real quick. Read a new manga. Mr. Monster is the same.
Is that just that's the people you hang out with that like anime? Because we're not hanging out with Marvel free. Because our aunt and uncle love Marvels. They love Star Wars. They have everything Star Wars. So I think it depends on the people you hang out with, and because our brother is a manga.
Yeah,
is a
Jalen-
Marvel fanatic.
Yeah, Jalen's a Marvel fanatic for sure. But the question was, do I think it has potential? Of course, I think it has more than enough potential to become bigger than because like there's like because right now there's kids that are like not even watching Disney Channel or like Nickelodeon and stuff like that, but they're watching manga. I mean, they're like reading manga and they're watching anime. That's what I'm talking about.
I think
Because when you're a kid and like stuff like that, you automatically those are your first two things you watch: Nickelodeon, that or Cartoon Network.
you taking it out to cartoons instead of DCMC. Because that's like saying SpongeBob is probably the biggest cartoon in the West. And let me tell you something.
it got the Simpsons next to it.
Cartoon, like for children. And let me tell you something. No anime is ever gonna pass up SpongeBob in viewing experience on television, and maybe online on websites, but definitely not viewing experience and pulling the numbers SpongeBob pulls.
But I mean, if you think about like of all anime as a whole, or just one, because SpongeBob and DBZ, yeah, it catered more to kids, but DBZ catered more to kids too, because they had the movies, the shirts. Shit, now
that's
you
what
can see a lot of people with anime shirts. And
I feel like.
But do you think SpongeBob has more views? Like more people watch SpongeBob in the United States than people watched Dragon Ball? I know.
Wow, SpongeBob slowly is going on a decline.
I know,
Yeah.
but I'm talking about like.
But he's talking about as a whole.
Oh, as a whole.
The
peak-
SpongeBob. My mom watched SpongeBob.
Yeah, the
My
piece.
dad watched
Yeah, I
SpongeBob.
know. Mom's watch SpongeBob.
But it kind of go with like, you let somebody know who Dragon Ball Z Goku is, they gonna know.
They gonna know who he
They
is.
gonna know
Yeah,
what
like
you
you
talking
feel-
about. Like they gonna be like, oh, you doing that Dragon Ball Z?
You can't go like, hey, you know who Amphibia is? Like, who's Amphibia? Nigga, you don't know who that is. You don't know that she's from a Disney Channel cartoon, right?
But would you be like, do you know SpongeBob?
Yeah, and they're gonna say, of course.
Do you know Family Guy?
So
Peter.
when we
That's
say
what I'm talking about.
when we say the peak, what do you want to do? You want to put
I
anime
think-
in just in the cartoon section,
I
or do you
think-
want to put it in like everything?
As becoming the biggest genre in the United States, anime will never complete that task. But I definitely see it as in that top 5 category, with like because live action movies are probably the most viewed thing in the United
Plus,
States.
another thing is like some cartoons actually thrive a lot from an anime like research.
And,
Like,
think about it, all these new cartoons coming out, they all got anime references. Like Gumball,
Yeah.
they got like Dragon Ball Z
you
references.
feel?
and
But
stuff.
also look at this. You got shows like Avatar. Avatar was definitely.
Avatar's
you-
not
It
anime.
mostly influenced
It's
by
not.
anime.
It's a lot influenced by anime.
I don't know if it was Chinese or Japanese. I mean Chinese or Korean. Any type. I don't know where
It
it's
was
from.
influenced by a culture of that though.
But I
Yeah.
definitely think Dragon Ball was expired. Not expired. but
Whoa! Don't say that.
I do think
Don't
it was
say that.
inspired by some animes. I still see the kids factor. I still see the cartoon factor. Because Avatar is a cartoon for children.
Yeah.
It's not for children, but it was made for children.
But
But
we kind
you
of
ever
say
heard
like
somebody
Naruto
say-
kind of caters more towards children. though.
Yeah.
But you ever see blood in Avatar? Do you? I don't remember. They even I seen this whole
Maybe
That's
like
just Nickelodeon though. They
Yeah,
got
it's
censored- they got
exactly.
censored.
But it's like, I think
Definitely
Teen
for the
Titans,
children.
the original Teen
But even
Titans,
for kids though.
Teen Titans, the original Teen Titans, low key kind of had an anime, like it had an anime feeling to it, like the way, especially the way it was drawn and stuff,
Yeah.
like the way the problems were, the way that, and I don't know if it was just Cartoon Network, the way that it was okay to showing blood or showing someone that died or feel me, like I feel like that's. Like when we say that, I feel like anime's been apart so long that we are blind to see that it's like
Influences.
that it's influenced a lot.
It has.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like that's why I think that it can be one of the biggest things around.
And that's why I think it's
I don't
really
see any anime peaking as high as SpongeBob did.
You're a dummy, bitch. You will.
I don't.
I don't know, bro. I see it though. Like,
But-
bro, like anime is like really.
I
getting
can't
bigger.
name-
SpongeBob. I'll understand if it's like if it was going up, but it's slowly declining.
I bet-
Yeah,
I-
they got a fucking Patrick show. No one's watching that shit.
Yeah.
No, so who's watching the Patrick show?
But
Nobody.
it was one of the. It was on the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah,
It's on the Mount Rushmore
cartoons.
too, a cartoon. But
So you think the Simpsons and Family Guy are gonna out? Like, you think any anime would get more views?
I definitely think that.
Because I don't.
I think an anime can get more views than Family Guy. So The Simpsons, I don't know. The Simpsons been on for like what 30 years.
Yeah, you'll probably on anime at time, but
Like if you get like, I feel like One Piece.
But Dragon Ball.
By the time One Piece it's
Dragon Ball's not
Dragon.
bigger than SpongeBob.
I think Dragon Ball's bigger than Family Guy.
Dragon Ball's not bigger than SpongeBob.
I think in fact Dragon Ball's bigger
Dragon Ball
than
is
Family.
pretty good.
I think the Dragon Ball franchise is bigger than Family Guy.
Definitely outside of the United States, but not inside. Inside of the United States, I'm being 100%. Family Guy is definitely bigger than.
And you gotta think about like Dragon Ball, like it broke the internet. Like,
It
like
broke
the
the
fools it
internet.
had like multiple times. So
Like
it's
just
all-
that 1,000 episode of One
Like we're
Piece
saying,
was going
but
stupid.
like we're saying, peak of these TV shows, these cartoons, if they only had streaming sites and they didn't come on television, they would crash every week. Family Guy when it drops every week, it's crashing. SpongeBob when it drops every week. Simpsons same thing.
Okay, but you
Didn't
gotta
Attack on
think-
Titan just crash?
Exactly.
But you gotta think
But I'm
about it.
talking about it's happening every other episode it drops. If we're thinking about Prime, like 2008 Family Guy, before all the canceling and stuff, oh my, it was pulling so much.
It really was, but if you really think about like from a statistics, like bro, like now with the internet and more, like that stuff is gonna get 2 times more popular than it was down there because we barely had phones and the internet was
Yeah,
starting.
Yeah,
so it's
exactly.
obviously
I definitely think worldwide anime is bigger than a lot of these TV shows, but I don't think it's been enough yet.
Bigger than-
Actual cartoons have been going on since the 20s, I believe,
Yeah.
with Mickey Mouse.
Before the 20s, actually, they used to have they wouldn't be speaking. It was like Ricky the Steamboat, something like that. It was like,
Yeah, like Mickey Mouse.
yeah, like
Like,
so-
I can't even say Bolt when it dropped. No, like, I'm just saying.
I ain't heard
I'm
that
saying-
movie
Bro,
in
I
so
heard
long.
that
Exactly.
I ain't heard
But I'm
Bogey
saying
so
a
long.
random TV show that when hey Siri. Okay, don't want to answer. I'm pretty sure Bolt came out before the 2010s.
Bolt came out
right?
in 2008.
Yeah.
I was 5 when it came out.
Bolt was pulling movie streams.
at that time.
At that time,
I'm pretty sure
but look at
exactly.
it. That's what I'm saying now. But we got phones now, like the way that
Like,
everything's
the way
set
the
up
internet
now.
works, like-
We can definitely anime can definitely outshine those.
Like, bro, think about it, like, bro, like, first bro movie was, it's the Demon Slayer movie.
Yeah.
It
Train.
outsold Mortal Kombat in the Western
Yeah.
on a Warner's Brother theme.
Film.
Yeah.
A Warner's outside film outsold a Warner's Brother film that was anticipated.
Yes.
But wasn't that just movie streams all? Because that was in yen, how much, and it made
But-
$3 million. But that was outside of the United States.
But even inside, like, the first day of, like,
Oh,
it being
box
in the US,
office.
yeah, box office.
So
like,
when we say
so-
peak, so I'm not gonna bring Marvel and DC up into it no more. But I'm gonna just do it like animation, like just animation as a whole. What do you think the peak show is? Like, do you still of all time the peak cartoon? Like, what's the peak cartoon or animation show?
Right off the top of my head, I'm saying SpongeBob. I can't really think of any.
Sponge. Okay.
SpongeBob.
I would. Okay,
I
so
can't
I'm gonna
think
go
of
with
any.
the Simpsons.
Maybe Mickey Mouse.
I'm going with the Simpsons.
Maybe not.
Look, the
Definitely.
Looney Tunes, though.
No,
No.
I'm saying
They're
Mickey
kinda
Mouse.
older generation.
No.
Definitely
Looney Tunes?
Mickey Mouse.
Because they've been around forever. Though.
When you
The
say
only
me,
two
we're
I'm
talking about a
saying-
show. We're not talking about like a
Cartoon.
grandchild.
These are two kids cartoons that I know for a fact get more, and it's why can't I? Mickey Mouse and SpongeBob. Those are the only two.
I definitely think it's show.
I think a bunch
def-
probably do, but I think in the United States, and I think it's not even close.
I think this.
I think you would have to combine like every mainstream anime
No.
to get anything.
Maybe like 2 or 3.
to get,
I don't
no,
know.
Maybe like 2 or 3.
Naruto.
To get both.
No.
There's too many
Naruto alone probably isn't 10% of what Mickey Mouse has earned.
Oh, you're tripping.
In earnings?
You're
Think
tripping.
about
I don't
everything
know, bro.
Mickey
You gotta pull out stats.
No, let me tell you.
But look at the years it's been
Think
around.
about-
It's been here since the 20s though.
No.
Think about
It's been around
exactly.
forever.
Think about everything. Let's say from from 2000 to 2020, and Naruto came out in 2004. So let's say 2020. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse has so many different TV shows.
Yeah.
So many. I'm pretty sure Mickey Mouse apparel can probably have as much as Naruto's made in the United
But-
States.
But Mickey Mouse is like
Mickey Mouse apparel.
But you gotta think about it, it's
Not
not
even
even
TV shows.
downfalling though.
I know.
It's really only getting
And I
downfalling.
still don't think it's
But
close.
but you
Naruto
also gotta
could
do the
be-
peaks. It's
Look,
the
it
peaks
could
of
still
these
be
shows.
uptail, but I still don't see it.
I get where he's coming from
Yeah.
because it's like, because a lot of the dopest animes we want, a lot of them reached it. Naruto reached his peak because Boruto's not good.
Boruto still pulls
But-
strings.
But
though.
Naruto's still gonna be around though. Zach.
But yeah, okay, but it hasn't did it like I think it's already been past its peak. I hate to say this, but Dragon Ball after Super, it did its peak. It did its peak.
Dragon Ball Z Super broke the internet with Immediate Goku, but I'm still.
But I don't see him ever breaking the internet again.
Yeah.
Well, Black have another transformation.
It just
like
depends.
that,
It legit just
maybe
depends.
It's the absolute.
And it depends the hype and like how like.
But you know what's the craziest part? And going into the next thing, it's like the reason people like a big part of the reason why some people still don't like want to give like its props to the anime community, because the anime community can be so weird at some point in time. Like we're not weird at all. Like,
it's really
weird
toxic
and,
community.
Yeah, it's
sometimes.
toxic, weird.
Like it's weird and toxic. Like you legit.
It's like people are act like they're better than you.
Yeah, like because you watch the anime, like you're only on episode 722 of One Piece. I'm on 1,000. Like, bro.
I think it's the culture around it, and I also think
the fan base is toxic.
Yeah,
it's not about anime. It's the fan
I'm gonna
base.
let you know I do not like the My Hero Academia fan base. I don't like them to a point where it made me stop liking it.
Before we get into that, let's just talk about like where do you guys think anime streams like people learn about anime the most? What site right now?
What I feel like Netflix.
Like
Netflix.
I feel like TikTok is where people get the most of their anime.
That's
content.
true though. I ain't gonna lie.
You know what fills up anime TikTok? Like I'm pretty much I had a mission for like a month to stop getting anime to show up on my For You page. Because you know what? 90% of it is
spoilers.
No. 90% of it is power scalers.
Yeah. Power scalers. I definitely do not have a big time power. I don't have.
This is on Ricky's TikTok. He legit just can write.
But he's not a power.
But no, legit, no. Ricky will review a video and he will get so upset about it. It's like, bro.
I feel like, and it's not even with people just saying, oh, Naruto is planetary, Naruto is star level. It's the rebuttals you get from the comments, there's racism.
Yeah.
Oh God. Bro, they be taking that shit so serious.
They be taking it like it's the biggest.
Bro, and it be like kids, like, bro, why do you give a fuck Naruto?
You're like, oh God.
It don't matter.
Like,
bro.
Goku solos.
Like, no, because you know what's crazy? No, because, okay, so I was legit, this is what happened. I was talking to a homegirl. She calls herself Firefox, which is another reason people don't like the anime community.
We're not going to get into that.
We're not going to get into that, but no. Legit, we was all sitting down and like I watched Inuyasha and stuff like that, and she was talking to me. I was like, oh yeah, it was cool. She was talking about the reboot they had about when it was his daughter.
Oh yeah.
See,
Yashime?
Yeah. And I was like, I really didn't care for it. And she legit looked me in my eyes and said, well, you're a fag.
Fuck this shit.
I was like, what'd I do?
Yo.
Bro, I'm not
gonna censor that.
Bro,
I'm
not gonna lie. The anime community, bro, they really do sometimes be outlandish. Like there was like some wild stuff. Like, bro, how many kids have told you ratio bozo?
Oh God.
L bozo plus ratio plus your life is bad plus YB is bad.
Like they don't call you a bozo. Like bro.
And it's like it's.
I kind of think that's what. Like, people they be using that ironically, and it actually is hilarious.
Bro,
I think, and all that to being said, I think TikTok is coming up to Twitter as one of the most toxic comment sections.
Bro, Quentin legit will post something, right? Quentin, no, what was that? It was a Naruto thing you said.
Oh no, I was on this random dude's TikTok. It's like a funny page. I scrolled down to the first thing I say, you fell off ratio. I scroll down, I see a big black man. That's all I'm gonna say. I see a big black in the comment section for no reason.
No.
Had nothing to do with it.
So it was something, Quinn said something about Master Jiraiya. No, he said, he said something about Master Jiraiya, and niggas was mad, and they was, some were agreeing with him, but some of them were mad. They're like, this dude is.
Hold on, and then they had a whole fight in the comments. Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
I was legit laughing.
Bro, they really be that ruthless though.
It's
bro, they really be out.
And then like that's the reason and then it's not even that. We also got waifu. That's my you're my little baka. Like that's weird. And but if I say something about it, oh you're not considerate of others.
I feel like sometimes people could do what they want, but sometimes they take it too far and they kind of like push it. Like, bro, the My Hero Academia ships, they be pushing this shit on people. Like, bro, I'm not.
You don't put Deku with Todoroki.
Todoroki.
Like
Like,
Canceled.
no.
Shut up.
Like, bro, I do not want to see
These
that.
are children. You are 40 years old.
They be like teenage girl, like, no.
Remember we went to an anime store and we seen that 40-year-old man buy a body pillow of Deku?
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yes, we bought a body pillow of Deku. That's weird.
So it's kind of like,
What the heck?
And another thing is, it's like, I think a lot of people in anime, there's just like some super big purpose. Like I make jokes and stuff. I make jokes about like high school DxD. Like I don't watch it for teens. I watch it for a storyline. Even though we all know that's cap. Like I don't watch Prison School for DxD. Yeah, that's cool. But niggas will legit like look. You can legit look up any anime character and like you scrolling on Google for like 20 seconds. Less than 20 seconds, you're gonna see a titty. You're gonna see it like fully naked or like this. It doesn't matter how young the girl is. It doesn't matter how young the boy is. It doesn't matter about none of that. That's so weird to me. That's why people are really like don't want to mess with the anime community like that because like yeah, y'all some weirdos.
I feel like sometimes it really be from like the kind of like the kid and like hurtful people that get offended. Like you said, and then one thing like, bro, you said one thing, but you can say one. You can have one critique about one anime. That anime fan base will kill your ass.
Oh God!
Like you cannot like
You can't have an
you
opinion.
can say, oh, I don't really like Naruto like that. Why you don't like
Bro,
Naruto?
I
You
took
mad
a-
it's better than your favorite anime. Like no, that's my opinion.
Bro, I took a break for like anime for like a week because I caught myself doing that with Dragon Ball. Cause like every conversation I have with Quinn, he tried to say, it was like when Quinn was watching Psyche K and stuff like this, like Psyche K, Dustin Goku. I'm like, nigga, shut your mouth! I will punch you in the face. Get out my face, bro. I knew it was a problem. I knew it was a problem. I knew it was a problem when I legit do something that nigga to get out my room. I was like, yeah, I need to. Yeah, I stopped watching anime for a week after that, and then I came back.
Yeah,
I was like,
I would be trolling the
I'm
one
gonna
side
chill,
it's
cause
strong.
bruh.
But that's funny.
But no, cause you know what's crazy though. The main reason I was doing stuff and I was acting like that is because like just watching how other people respond to that, like
It makes you think it's okay.
It makes you like I legit thought like, oh, this is how
It's a
I show.
normal
This is how I
reaction.
like. This is how I show I like this anime. It's not, and it's weird because like. Cause then I started watching animes and stuff like that. Like I like a lot of the animes. I know people that will not watch an anime because people say certain things about it, and like that's crazy to me. Like I know so many people like I know this one like one girl I was talking to. She legit told me that she was going to watch an anime, but when she asked everybody, they tried to put her onto these like long gap ones, and then they was like getting a little too weird about this stuff and everything like that. And it's like, cause the animes they try to put on were to like Mocking Key, like Monster Mutants and stuff like that, like High School, High School, Zombieland, whatever it was. Like these weird raunchy animes, like bro.
But that can't be somebody's first anime. Like I feel like the first typical anime you should watch: Naruto, Dragon Ball Z,
I ain't gonna front
Demon
with you.
Slayer.
I think,
you gotta watch short shit.
I
My-
think My Hero Academia.
Yeah, that's like the basic. I
My
feel like
Hero
that's the basic
Academia
of
is
trying to
like
get somebody into anime.
My Hero.
My Hero Academia is a good start off.
Freshman year, you remember it, like freshman
Because
year.
there's nothing really bad about
Yeah.
it, but it's nothing like too amazing.
Like
Yeah,
freshman year, that's when
It
like
has good boxing, good characters, good
Yeah.
moments.
I
Like
think the best thing is the
Some shit
animation.
you'll love.
Probably.
yeah, like Ricky knows like when we was freshmen and stuff, and I was like, I was finishing Dragon Ball Z. This is when I was finishing because I started watching like little anime 8th grade year. Then freshman year I started like watching like seasons after Showbox on the legal app Showbox.
Yeah.
The legal.
The legal
Legal
app,
app
the
Showbox.
legal Showbox. So I used to like try to find animes and stuff like that. So I watched Dragon Ball Z like that. Dragon Ball Z was a good anime and stuff like that to like start watching like a finish like the Dragon Ball franchise was like I feel like was dope for me to be that my first like actual series will finish. Cause then like, cause it had everything I wanted. Like I just wanted to see action and stuff like that. But like it's like the older I get, the more I less care about shonen animes and stuff like that. Respectfully though.
Cause I kind of feel like the mindset, like the older you get, like you kind of care more about like story.
The storyline, yeah. That's
And
what
kind
I'm
of like
saying.
sometimes shonen, you just kind of get the same shit. It's like mediocre. Like,
Yeah. 'cause
sometimes
it's
some
like,
shonen is like mediocre, like, and I feel like you're getting the same thing. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when you first start Black Clover, that is kind of be like some anime.
It's like Naruto. It's Naruto.
It's like animes you already
It
watch.
starts off as
I
Naruto.
wouldn't say it's Naruto, but it's generic.
It kind of has a generic start, and it's not unique.
The start generic, but then like it fixed out like, but like is the Rise of Shield Hero? Does that count as a shonen?
No, it's an
No,
isekai.
that's an isekai.
Okay,
so it's
isekai.
really not
So like I'm starting to mess with those because they got storylines and stuff like that, and they got more to the plot.
Trust me, no, they don't.
What?
Isekais, no,
The
they don't.
isekais I've been watching, they got
Every
storylines.
like year, there's this one isekai that everybody loves. When did Rising Shield Hero come out? 17?
2018.
something like that. It
2018,
was that was
2017,
the
shop it up
anime.
there.
2016 was No Game No Life. Now it's last year was Mushoku Tensei.
But that's how big the genre is getting though.
Yeah, it's probably anime. It's for anime, not manga. It's probably the biggest.
And the kind of thing about shonen,
Just because everybody watches it, because it's like
you said
don't need brain power to understand it. You don't need nothing to
You
understand
feel
it.
me?
but some shonen is complex. But you gotta think about like a lot of shonen animes are the same, and a lot of good ones are close to ending.
Yeah, because it's
And
like
it's like you're not really gonna get that. Like a lot of shonen, good shonen,
Like,
like the new
Attack on
gens are
Titan.
ending.
Like,
Like
what's
My
Attack on
Hero,
Titan?
Apparently, My Hero's supposed to end
1 year.
around- Yeah.
JJK only got like 2 years.
Yeah.
Chainsaw Man starting his part 2, so we don't know how long that's gonna go. What's it going? Black Clover. That might go on for a pretty good while. One Piece is already kind of close
Black
to
Clover's
its
supposed
end.
to end too, I'm pretty
no,
sure.
Black Clover. I know One Piece got a lot more years though. That's
No,
what-
I know, but
Oda
Oda,
said
but
it.
Oda kind of says
No,
like
he
it's
said
like
it
it's
was
kind
5
of getting
years.
towards the end. So when
Yeah,
Oda says
It
that, it's kind of like
definitely- I think
it's on the way.
Elbaf, it's the what's
He
it
only got,
called?
like,
The
a few
biggest
arcs.
war, and it's Laugh Tale. I think those, and maybe one more. I forget.
and I
what
don't think
it's
none
called.
of them might be.
I think
long.
Elbaf is the next arc, the one with the giants. They go back, and that's where Usopp gets his power up. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think One Piece, if the Archer says it, if Oda says it, One Piece kind of comes quick.
But another thing that'd be like legit.
One Piece is a different breed. Though.
The stuff that be tarnishing these animes is like the spin-offs, cause
the reboots.
spin-offs and reboots look like
I don't think it tarnishes.
like that new Psyche K like on Netflix that they try to do. I didn't like it at all.
You
I
know,
only can watch Psyche and dub.
you know something?
Yeah,
I
like
only can watch it in dub.
Because it was so.
His dub voice is shitty now.
yeah,
Cause
like
they got the first season one.
and I was like so upset watching it. I
That
was
was my
like,
big problem, bro. Like the voice actor, like they changed it.
You
For
guys
Psyche,
want to
and I
know
can't
the
watch
worst
it.
reboot for me in history? Do you know what it is? No, it's not. Me and Ricky were talking about it actually. Soul Eater Not.
Only one that did
Not.
that shit sucks.
That was-
I've been
They
saying
changed
that for
it.
years.
I don't
I
know.
was saying that for
I don't
years.
know if they did, but I'm pretty sure they changed the studio, and it was like before everything with the Kishin,
Oh my god.
and like
Soul Leader fell off.
Soul
That's
Eater's
Soul Eater-
ending.
After the ending,
So
it fell
bad.
off.
It's so terrible.
Just read the manga.
Because let me tell you
That's how it
something.
is going to be for every anime. Just read the manga.
Let me tell you something. The ending when it had Black Star and Death the Kid fighting the first phase of the Kishin, they were whooping him. Then he goes to the second part, and you see both of them got defeated,
Got
and
dogged.
Maka just comes in taking beating after beating, not feeling nothing for the power of
you
friendship.
feel me?
And I don't understand.
didn't
Like I
mess
kind of hate that. Like she boxing with this dude that just beat up everybody.
Who's
The
stronger
people in
than
the-
Death
Yes,
himself?
yes.
Strongest people in the verse and just
He's stronger
friends.
than Death himself. That's the problem.
friends. I'm doing this for my friends. Like what?
That I don't know how many sensu beans, how many Super Saiyan modes she went into.
She got 20 Zenkai
Zenkai
from getting whooped by Krona.
Oh
Oh,
god.
it made me so upset because I really thought we were about to see Black Star versus Krona, and then
yeah, we
and
got
then
hoes.
she
Nah, we
and then
got.
she decides
She
her own.
pops her head.
No, she decides for the first time to not do what the teacher says and says she's gonna fight him because she wants to beat him after her and Soul got rocked. That's what made me upset.
My favorite. I ain't
But
gonna
we were
front.
really finna see Black Star versus Krona, which
Soul-
probably would have been a
Soul
top.
Eater-
I
my
really
favorite-
like when he fought that samurai dude. That shit was fire.
My favorite
He
part
has
is
the best fights in the series.
my favorite
Yes.
part of Soul Eater was legit when
I like the choreography
No,
too. Like,
no,
it's
listen.
kinda like Naruto.
Yeah.
when old girl smacked my dude
And then Black Star,
and Black Star legit was like this.
if you do it one
One
more
more
time,
time.
yeah,
I'm
I'll consider this as a
that was
match.
that's an anime great. That's
And
a
then
that's
she got-
one of the
she
greatest.
got upset. She
got-
didn't- she
don't
didn't want no
cry.
smoke.
She was like,
See, bro, Black Star was a nigga, man.
yeah, bro.
Black Star was a nigga, bro. I'm
Black Star was that guy.
Bro, he had a tattoo.
It's
He had
just
nappy
the vibe
hair,
on that
like,
guy.
Black Star, black man. I don't care.
Nah,
Black Star was like that.
but nah,
Yeah,
that's you know what's crazy though. Like now that these like new animes like we all enjoy watching, like they're starting to fade away and they're gonna be gone and they're gonna be over one day. Hopefully they don't get reboots, or if their reboots are if they do,
As
like,
long
they
as,
can
as,
be
long as,
decent.
as long as they do it
As
right.
long as they do it right,
If it
because
gets
a lot
done right.
of animes don't be doing it right. But like, I'm low key, I'm like really, I'm just really excited for like the new gen animes that are coming out,
Yeah.
which is crazy because y'all know me, I'm an old anime buff. Like I legit will watch any anime that's from the 80s,
But these new
90s,
gens are
70s.
doing like everything that the old
Like,
those
'cause right
anime
now,
lacked and doing it better.
it's like-
plus the animation.
plus the animation and
Like,
plus the
you feel
detail,
me?
like Tokyo Adventures.
Yeah, Tokyo.
Like, that shit-
Animation.
I was just gonna say Tokyo. Tokyo
Bro,
Revengers is like one.
y'all see Takamichi animation, bro. This man got
That nigga
BBL.
thick, man.
Listen,
Bro,
man,
he got a BBL.
that's a thick old boy, ain't it? But nah, like I feel like Tokyo Revengers is like legit one of the new gens I'm like legit excited for this year. Like on everything, cause like I like a bunch of new gens. Like I like Seven Deadly Sins and stuff like that. Like I like Jujutsu Kaisen. I like Demon Slayer, but like watching like in Quentin knows I don't watch barely any anime in sub. It has to be in dub, and I liked it so much. And this was when it was on Crunchyroll and had every episode in sub and like only like 10 in dub. So I watched them all in dub, and then I was like, man, forget it. I'm gonna watch the rest in sub, and I watched them all full episodes, just looking at my screen, and I like understood it. Like this, like that's the one time I was like, yeah.
I feel like
and just reading the
everybody
manga
doesn't watch sub at first, but then you need that one anime
Yeah.
to push you to watch it. That because the dub
Yeah.
is either so bad or they don't have sub.
Yeah.
And kind of like sometimes with
And
the
then
dub, like
you forget you're even listening.
dub can be really, really fucking bad or really, really fucking good.
Yeah,
It's
for
not.
sure.
Let's not wonder. Like dub,
It's not-
usually really, really, really bad.
Yeah. I wouldn't say really. No.
Because you got some animes.
Jen
that dub-
Thomas dub is the worst dub I've ever heard.
But its sub is a top 3 sub of all time.
I don't like Jen Thomas as a whole.
I've not got. I only watched like 10
Gintama?
episodes.
Okay. Since let's forget about the old gen, even though Gintama is fire, I'm tired of you guys saying it's bad.
But no, 'cause you-
Let's get on to the
I can't say nothing, but
Yeah.
I just.
But
I
no.
watch it.
Okay, go ahead.
Before we're going to new old gen. Let's talk about the anime series. I'll read this list from I don't know when from Insider, and let's talk about the 11 most anticipated animes. And I want to know if you two have heard of it or you guys ready or excited for it.
For sure.
The first one, Attack on Titan season 4 part 2.
I'm not.
Bro,
the
that
biggest-
shit's been. Bro, that
I'm
shit's
not the
been crazy, bro.
biggest.
It's been crazy.
I'm just
Bro.
not the biggest Attack on Titans fan.
Bro,
Like,
so
Sasha 2 for 2.
Bro,
2 for 0. 2
like
and
I'm
0.
gonna watch
Oh,
it.
Gabby, Phase Gabby.
Like, I'm gonna watch it, but it's like I just.
Bro, it's been good. Like I know how people controversial about the ending, bro. But like, bro,
It wasn't that.
people can
Like,
like,
once
tell
you
me
read-
like people
that,
are saying
I
it's
feel-
already 10 out of 10. They're not even at the best people.
That's what messed me up. Just reading the
like
manga.
it only
man.
gets. It don't really only gets better.
Just reading the manga.
And that's what I think I like about like that shit's only gonna exceed and get better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reading the manga ahead was really like my worst thing I should did. Cause now I don't even want to watch.
Did you get
anything.
spoiled?
I did get spoiled.
Yeah, and people are.
Yeah, I got spoiled.
Adam
with
McKee,
Aaron.
stop spoiling people.
I can't. I
That
didn't-
shit ruins the
bro,
whole
yeah.
experience.
It
I was
really
gonna
do.
say
That shit
something.
ruins the
but
whole
don't.
experience.
I got spoiled on one of Aaron's transformations.
Yeah.
His final transformation.
That's why I was like, bro, they need to stop that shit. Adam
Okay.
McKee, stop.
The next
Fucking
one
get
is
Karen the copyright.
the next one is the Orbital Orbital Children, which I've never heard of.
I haven't heard about it. What is
By
that about?
Mitsu Itsu,
What's it?
who
About?
he was the animator for the end of Evangelion and Perfect Blue. You've seen Perfect Blue?
Yeah, I've seen Perfect
It's
Blue.
sub only,
The
but
dopest movie of all time.
It's
The
not a
dope-
movie.
Yes, Perfect.
Perfect
Blue.
Blue?
Yes, it's an anime movie.
I'm thinking about what's it called?
Perfect Blue's an anime movie, my
I'm
boy.
thinking about that other one.
I was trying to say it was so good they
Yeah,
tried to make it into
Perfect
a live
Blue.
action. Yeah, Perfect Blue was
I
dope.
don't know what it's about.
Hold on, dude who made Perfect Blue
It
made?
says with AIs having rendered space travel easily accessible, a group of children, 2 born on the moon and 2 born from Earth, must survive after they end up stranded on space.
So it's
stations.
like some sci-fi
Yeah.
stuff.
It's
Sounded
yeah,
some Gundam shit.
yeah. I mean, it was made by the end of Evangelion, so yeah.
I think it's gonna be dope.
Some mecha type.
I think
Yeah,
it's gonna-
no,
it
yeah,
sounds
that
dope.
sound like some mecha shit.
It sounds like it sounds
wait,
super dope.
It said it's coming out in January. It might be already be on. I might have to check.
I would watch it.
Oh, JoJo's
No,
Bizarre
bro,
Adventures.
JoJo's
No,
good, bro.
no,
Stone
no.
Ocean.
Bro,
I'm
Stone
cool.
Ocean is good.
I am cool on JoJo's Bizarre Adventures.
I'm not finna push it like these
The
JoJo
only
fans do.
the only
Bro,
reason
that shit is
no,
good.
the only reason niggas is watching it now because them TikTok clips of old girl bending down on that TikTok
No,
in her
no,
dress.
no.
That's the main reason people are watching it now.
I've never seen
Stop
No,
that.
no, because
Stop
they're
that.
interested, and it's a good
Stop.
series.
It's say the next anime.
Bro, you know, I was a
Say-
JoJo fan. You
Stop.
attack your
Stop.
ass.
Say the next anime, bro.
This one is actually one of my perfect fans. I read the manga in like a week, and it hasn't finished. Spy X Family.
I cannot wait to see that, bro. I've been wanting to read it, but
I've
I'm like,
actually
damn.
heard about that.
In Spy X Family, elite spy Lloyd Forger is forced to pose as a family man in order to get close to a high-ranking
Yes.
political
Yes.
official.
Yes, bro, I want to
Yeah,
read
I'll
it. That
see
sounds
that.
so interesting.
That
man.
means adopting a daughter,
That's gonna be
Anya,
dope.
a psychic who just wants to be a kid, and recruiting your bride,
That sounds
a
dope.
city worker who
That does
also
sound
works
dope.
as an assassin to pose as his wife.
See, that's what I'm talking about. There's more to the storyline with that.
And let me
You
tell
can
something.
legit do a lot with that. I would no.
My favorite part.
When does that say that's coming out? Because
I
I
don't
would
know.
really watch that.
I think
Let me
it's
tell
coming
you
out this
something.
year.
Yeah, it is. I watched it. I read it, and I think the dynamic is something we've never seen. Which everybody is something special, but they don't know. Everybody except
Only
for
the daughter. I
except
heard
for
only
the daughter.
knows. But.
Yeah. Okay, I never watched this. I heard so much. Kaguya-sama, Love is War, Ultra.
Love is War is good as fuck. It's good as fuck.
Returning
I'm not gonna
in
lie,
April.
bro. That shit like, if you like rom-coms and shit, that shit's like probably one of the best rom-coms.
I'm a
I
rom-com
think
fan.
people
actually.
like
Bro,
already
Love is
know.
War is good, bro.
My favorite rom-com
It's
was
good. If you watch Love is War, it's good
I
as
ain't gonna
fuck.
say that yet.
I
What's
think
that?
I think everybody. Yeah, this is the one everybody's hyped for. Bleach: The 1,000-Year Blood War. This
And I'm saying-
this will break the internet when it drops.
It will
like-
break the internet. October, be ready.
I know I made a thing by.
Shit, we'll live reaction.
I know I made a thing that was like I said in the last podcast. I said by January. I said by July. No, by June I would finish Bleach. Bro, I got like 3 more arcs to go. I got like 4 more arcs. Like I still got 4 arcs.
You got 2.
Oh, I got two.
We wait for the next anime house from RDC World that drops. We gonna need them to talk about Bleach. We need some Bleach love.
But we need Ichigo with a new chain or something. He getting his money. He back out for the ground. Like, bro, Bleach. I feel like with this new animation, I know the final arc was kind of choppy, but to me, it's still one of the best arcs in the
It's
show.
definitely. It's
I
probably
feel like
it's the third best arc.
I kind of want them to nitpick and touch little things, so I kind of feel like it don't feel as like kind of fast paced like they did it with
I
the
feel like-
Russian Kubo.
Like I'll watch the new Bleach, but I gotta finish it first.
Ooh, I didn't know this one was.
That's gonna look fucking good.
Uzumaki.
That's a Junji. I think that's a Junji Ito.
Yeah, it is.
It's like a scary manga.
Oh,
that
those
shit-
are my things. But you know what's crazy?
It's dropping on Adult Swim with 4 episodes.
Oh yeah, that shit's bro.
Bro, it's gonna be like a
that-
fully cully situation.
Bro, it's kind of like
Nah,
that's like a
it's gonna
scary
be a part
manga,
of the-
but
No,
bro,
it's
like,
it's a collection.
it's like a scary manga.
Yeah, I know it.
I know.
But it got like some OD ass art, so I want to see how
that's
they
some
animate that.
fire
Yeah.
art.
That shit is crazy.
And it's in
I'm
2022
some like that,
animation. It better be.
Like you can tell it's a scary anime, like just by the way it looks.
Yeah,
just by the
Uzumaki, I've heard a
pictures,
lot.
yeah.
I wanted to buy one of them shirts.
Is that Dorohedoro?
Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw-
Oh, you already know I'm on that,
Stop
Bro,
screaming in my ear, Jit.
bro.
You already know.
Chainsaw.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
Chainsaw Man the next up for
Listen.
sure. Like
I ain't going front though. Chainsaw Man. Okay, no gun life. Chainsaw Man. They're basically gonna be the same thing, but Chainsaw Man is like better than.
I feel like Chainsaw Man gonna be like
Chainsaw
really
Man is gonna be
big.
a better gun, no gun life. Even though I like.
I don't know if
no
this
gun
is gonna
life.
be in here. I'm gonna just check on before, but it's Hell's Paradise.
Yeah, Hell's
You don't
Paradise is
know.
hurt. Yeah.
You're gonna want to watch that. That's
I heard
all
it's
I'm
pretty
gonna
good too. It's from the same dude that made Chainsaw Man.
say. I don't know
Did you
if
know
it's
that?
the same person,
So,
but it's
I think it's the same person,
same
but
type of anime.
it was his
manga.
first series though.
Yeah.
But I heard that shit's hella good too. Gotta get
Next
that
one
shit.
on the list is Blue Lock.
No, it's
I want to watch that too. I
It's
love,
a
I love sports
It
anime.
is
I like sport
it's
anime,
a
too.
second. It's a second. So you would think by looking at this picture right now, it's a soccer anime, but second comes everything else, and I mean, first comes everything else, second comes soccer. Let me tell you something. This okay. See,
If you like Kokoro, I feel like that's kind of like Kokoro.
Bro, but like the sport
Yeah,
animes,
so
I
it's
watch sport animes like Air Gear, Slam Dunk, what's that other basketball one?
Kuroko no Basket.
Kuroko no Basket.
Kuroko no
I be
Basket.
watching.
My favorite.
I didn't like for I
Okay,
know.
read this right now. It says, Blue Lock takes on the spirit of competition in a way that most sports anime does not. You know how most sports anime focus on team playing?
Yeah, just a
Yeah.
team.
This
It's
is
just like
this is about
a striker or some shit.
yeah, it's about a coach who who believes that you only need one star to win, and it's working out for them. I'm pretty sure, and it's supposed to release and set to premiere in 2022. So no date yet.
It's coming out soon. About I want to see what that is.
Yep,
Kinda
it wasn't on there.
I'm kind of curious to see what like that's about.
But it's like I said with those two animes though, like you see when he read all that stuff, like it was like a lot of stuff was some stuff we never heard before. You feel me?
But it's
I
just
think
like
that's
I
better.
know that
I think
spy,
that's better.
like yeah, that's what I'm saying. That
I've never-
spy stuff that.
Not-
like I really
What was
like
that spy one that was?
Spy X Family.
Spy X Family.
Spy X Family sounds dope. I'm definitely gonna watch that.
Yeah, that sounds dope.
Oh.
I might read it too.
You know what
I
I'm
hope they
excited
don't-
for to return?
What?
Konosuba. Konosuba's set to return too. Konosuba's probably the funniest anime.
I'm not-
I heard, bro. I've never watched Konosuba. I think there was one day I was about to watch Konosuba.
Hmm?
Long
What volume?
You got the. You ain't got
Uh-uh.
oh, you took it off?
Yeah.
I thought we was over here. But no, what was the volume song?
I heard Konosuba funny as fuck. I just never watched it. I seen
I
a video
never-
about it.
like,
but
bruh,
I never watched it.
This coming from me.
You gotta
I
go-
didn't
you
really
gotta-
care for it.
Let me
you
tell you
know.
something. Sammy, I can't talk to you. You gotta watch it. It is hilarious. It has probably one of the. Konosuba takes a different take. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I'm telling you, Konosuba takes a different take from your general overpowered isekai. Pretty much the person. I'm not gonna say too much. He dies. I'm not gonna say how he died. He dies and he gets
By a
transported.
fucking truck. Every isekai do get hit by
Oh,
a truck.
God. That's how
No, he didn't actually. He didn't die by a truck.
Oh shit. Truck
Oh, yeah, he did.
Shut up. See, you even laughing. Okay, so pretty much, he gets told that he needs to get transported to a world so he can beat that devil king, so he can go back and reincarnate as somebody he wants to be. And you might think from the first episode it's an overpowered isekai. It's not. It is the last thing you'll expect, and it's hilarious. No, it's better than ReZero.
Yeah.
I'm saying that a lot of people will get triggered. It's better than ReZero. It's definitely two different genres, but I like it better.
No,
Definitely the best season.
You know what?
Definitely one of the best.
you know what
isekais.
anime I like? I legit hope gets picked up for another season. Kimono Giant.
Kimono Giant.
Kimono
Yes.
Giant.
Oh, yeah,
Kimono
yeah.
Giant is like
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
one of my favorite new gens next to Tokyo Revenge.
It should have been in that. Okay, it wasn't on Crunchyroll. That's why it wasn't.
It was
anime.
yeah. It
One
was
of
on
the anime.
Funimation. It was
Let
on
me-
Funimation.
It was. It's so nice. It's so good.
It's dope.
First episode is probably one of the biggest loops. One of my favorite first episodes. It
Bro,
was so nice.
Every time me and Quentin play
It's
that,
on Funimation.
every time me and Quentin play that for like our cousin or one of the homies, they're automatically hooked and they have to finish it.
They have to.
Like as soon as they leave, or like if they're here for 2 days, we finish it in 2 days, or like as soon as like we watch like 4 episodes, they'll finish the rest at their house.
Yeah, you'll get addicted
It's
to it.
it's addictive. That's why I'm mad that like I haven't seen nothing about it
Yeah.
because they do this
You
on
don't hear a lot about it. It's super underrated.
super underrated. That's like, and that like that for this year I want a new season of that because especially with them on the cliffhanger they left you at.
Yeah.
I need it. I need
Yeah,
it.
I feel like they do that a lot. Like a lot of like
But,
animes, mangas. It'll be a
'cause
good
a
first
lot-
season and then just we don't get shit after.
Because
Just
it's a
read the
lot.
manga, nigga.
Because a lot of the times people think that if I do it on a plot twist that I'll get picked up for another season. That's what a lot of people be thinking when they do stuff like that. But I can't that's what I'm saying like that because like y'all both know I'm making an anime right now. So the way I see it is when I'm done with it and stuff like that, hopefully every arc I do, I don't want it to be like I want it to have like a certain twist, but at the end, like you never know. Like I know, like I've only made like 2 chapters so far.
Yeah.
Like you never know. But just for me as a person, like I feel like in an inspiring writer that like who wants to make anime and stuff like that, I feel like the way they're doing it is like it's more inspirational a little bit. Because even though they be leaving them on like, and they be like, oh, if I do this, I'll probably get picked up for another season. Like
I mean, they're not even the ones to do it. It's the show to
Yeah.
make the demand for the season.
yeah, it's so that's
I
basically
think
what it is.
I don't know if it will. I don't think it will get another season, especially since it's a fun. It might like 3 years.
It's a Funimation.
It's a Funimation original, so and like a lot of Funimation originals that nobody watch gets picked up again for some reason.
Yeah.
It's definitely an amazing show. One of the top 5s from
I know
last year, or
Shield-
2 years ago. I
Yeah,
guess.
and Shield Hero's coming out.
Shield Hero's coming
Shield
back.
Hero's coming out next
Shield
season.
Hero season 2's coming out, and I want to see how they're gonna.
Shield Hero got super
I just-
bland
No,
in the last couple
it
episodes.
did not. No, it did not.
Yes, it did.
When?
First, I have a couple complaints with Shield
About
Hero.
spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
I'm not gonna really spoil anything. It's just that everybody on like Team Shield Hero is like the only people who have a brain. Like all the other people, like the Spear Hero, Bow Hero, Sword Hero, they don't have a brain.
They
And the thing is, this Bow Hero and the Sword Hero are their character is
idiots.
meant to be smart characters. The one who's supposed to be an idiot is Spear Hero. They're all idiots except for the Shield Hero and Ralph Talia, who's fucking 15, who grew in 6 days, she's smarter than them.
Yeah.
It's like they don't get common sense, and it's just like weird to watch.
But also, by the way, like I said, this may be a spoiler. Like when he got accused of the rape.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Yeah, you shouldn't say it.
Okay.
Well,
When,
shit don't matter.
well, when that stuff happened, what happened, whatever happened, you could see why they would treat that dude like that.
Definitely fire. It's definitely nice, but I feel like no, I'm not even talking. I'm talking towards the end and towards the middle.
I thought it was actually dope. I thought it had a dope ending.
That was,
Did you not like the ending?
It was alright. It just got super weak.
I liked it.
It got super weak to me.
How?
And it seems like they're instead
I
of going.
feel like sometimes it felt like,
But
I
Still, it feels like it's going in the direction. I don't want it to be like this, but it feels like it's going into the direction of instead of being about story. I know people joke about this with High School DxD. Instead of it being about story, it's gonna be about fan service. Same.
There was no fan service in season
Don't
one.
lie,
What fan service was there in season
man.
one?
They were you can say all you want. They were sexualizing a 15-year-old rabbit girl. I don't know what she is, deer girl, and a little puffball. That I don't care what you say.
Hey, they
Straight
be throwing
up.
that fan service in every Isekai anime.
Yeah,
That was
that's why Isekai doesn't get a good rep.
Man, that's why they always gotta show booty cheeks.
Exactly.
But I mean, fan service is not bad, but I feel like too much like Fire Force.
Fire Force.
I feel like it don't know how to use fan service.
It's an example of it's too much at the wrong time.
Yeah, like I feel like when you have fights, I'm about to fan
Don't
service
throw
in the
no
middle of-
fan service
in
in
the
there.
middle of a fucking fight. I'm
I want to
interested
see.
in a fight.
I want to see.
Like
some
you want to see a
kicks.
fight? She
Like, I don't want to see
her
her
shirt tears off and stuff. It shows her boobs.
Like,
Like, I don't want
yeah.
stuff like, oh, you fight well, don't you?
I'm
Shut up.
about to do some flame cool shit and her titties pop out and hops on the main character and he got a nosebleed. Like
Exactly.
that's just unnecessary. I feel like there's moments to do.
You know who did?
Don't do it in a fight. That's why I really
Who Naruto with Jiraiya did the best. I'm not gonna lie. Naruto with Jiraiya and Dragon Ball with Master Roshi. Cause like they knew when to do it at the exact
Yeah,
right
like I saw
They do it for comedy purposes.
Yeah,
Fan service
they
is really
did
supposed
the
to be like for
exact-
comedy. Like you don't throw it in the fights. Yeah, it could be funny one or
Like,
two.
yeah.
But if you not throw it in like every fight with one girl, like
Even
all right, bro, like
We understand, bro.
like
We got
you want to show us
titties.
her titties? Okay, show us.
even in Dragon Ball when Master Roshi was in the tournament and stuff like that, he fought that one girl and she legit tried to like show him. The bro was like, nah, sorry, lady, we just throwing the ones. And like that's exactly how it's supposed to be.
That's how fan service is supposed to be. Like
He was
I feel like-
training for it. That he was. That
Yeah, he had to
He
train.
was
Yeah, he had to train for it.
But yeah,
I remember that he had to train for it.
it's just so dope the way.
It's just like a way you gotta do it, like with
Yeah.
fan service. I feel like in some scenes it could be used as comedy, in some scenes it could be used as like playfully trying to do something out, but in fights no. Fire
But
Force. no.
sometimes in fan service,
How y'all feel
like,
about Fire Force? I don't like it.
Fire Force.
I'm not.
I have to come back to it.
Yeah.
The theme song is fire. Yeah, the theme. That's
The
what
theme
it was.
song
I
is
can
fire.
say.
Theme song is
The
fire.
the power
fights is
system is all right.
The fights is cool.
Like how it works with like different generations. The character designs are fire. Benimaru's sick. He's amazing looking character. No homo. He's an amazing looking character. Yeah.
Don't say no homo when you got this thick nigga on.
Hey,
You
that's Hunter x Hunter.
Hisoka.
got a thick Hazoka.
Yeah, it's for the chapter. He's not thick. He just has big legs.
Nigga. Anyway.
Big legs for kids.
Anyway.
This is definitely not for kids.
Big legs for goon.
No.
This
Don't
is-
give me some.
this
no.
is the- this
Don't
is the
get me
Colo
started
fight.
on Hunter x Hunter because
This
I'm
is
gonna
the
hurt
Colo
his feelings.
Hisoka fight.
I don't care.
I haven't seen that, but I heard the manga that was cool. But bro, the Hunter x Hunter manga is a fucking documentary. Look at all this text, bro. Like,
I feel like this chapter's
this
not
part
as
is
bad.
bad.
Exactly.
but like, bro, literally,
And this fight was pretty cool.
like, bro, they literally.
I like how Hunter
manga-
x Hunter fights are super technical.
Okay, but I hate that kind of like they just like that's just like a damn page book. Like this not even a manga no more. It's like a whole biography, whole
I know.
documentary. Like
I see some. That's like early Hunter x Hunter too. It's kind of like mid-early Hunter x Hunter. This
Yeah.
one had straight up hands.
yeah, I never read the Hunter x Hunter. Well, I'll read a part, but that shit just looked it's too much reading, bro. I'm not gonna read all that.
And he just has pages like this.
We might never get Hunter x Hunter again. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, we won't.
I'm okay with that. I'm highly okay with never seeing Hunter x Hunter again.
Yeah.
Overrated.
I feel like the anime ended it. Like on a good side.
I feel like it didn't feel complete. I don't want it to end. It's
I,
fire.
but I feel like the anime ended it on like a good
I would
thing.
rather them not end it at all, than have a terrible ending like Yu Yu Hakusho.
I can't even say that. I watch Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yu Yu Hakusho ended with I'm pretty sure it ended like this, with him losing in the second round and him knocked out for the rest of the tournament. And I don't know why why.
But I feel like Yu Yu Hakusho ending was kind of like a good like goodbye to the characters type like they cause it kind of ended off Hiei's story good.
You know,
Kurama, pretty good.
that tournament, bro, I just don't know why they ended it like. Why they have the main character lose and the end? That's not supposed to happen.
But I don't know.
And it's
to
not
me,
even
it
that
kinda
loss
would've
in
been
the
message like you don't always win them
But it's
all.
not even like he lost in the finals or the semi. He lost in the second round. Like,
it kind of shows that like Yusuke kind of wasn't on power, so it kind of like humbled him. So I feel like that's what kind of.
I just think it was a bad way to end it.
I feel like it was a good way to end
Because
off the
he
characters.
won tournaments, and why not just have him lose the first round? I mean, why just not make him lose
But I
like
feel
a
like
different
but
arc?
I feel like the second round kind of shows him like getting humble, like
You know what's
he's not as
crazy?
strong as all these other people was.
Yeah.
Y'all
Even
know
though we
what's crazy?
seen
I can barely think of an anime that had like a bad ending to me. Like I can only name 2.
Well, that's because a whole bunch of animes
don't end.
don't really end.
And even if they
That
end,
we
they have
we
these
haven't lived long enough to see them end.
An anime can end. Some anime.
No, but I'm talking like old, like I still do love old anime. Like I haven't like that.
Rama one half ending was kind of weird.
Other than the Yu Yu Hakusho one, I really cannot name a bad ending.
Rama one half's ending was kind of weird in the anime.
I'm like Dragon
Because it
Ball.
was just
Damn.
one. It was
Do we consider
episode.
Naruto's ending bad?
Dragon
Was
Ball.
it-
Hold on, which
Are we
Naruto?
saying Naruto
Shippuden?
ended?
Shippuden. Do we consider Naruto's Shippuden ending bad? In Kaguya?
The last final
Because
arc.
that kind of felt
It didn't
flat.
mean
The
nothing.
aftermath felt good.
Yeah.
But it kind
It's
of
like
felt flat. The
Soda.
final,
It's like Soda. It was good for the start of it.
And then like you left it out, and it
Left
got
it out.
and it got bad.
It got bad.
It got bad.
I'm not, but the Kaguya thing, like, why would you say the Kaguya thing, like,
I feel
now?
like they
like,
wanted
why
him
did
to
you
have
do that?
more
Was
chapters.
lazy.
That was lazy writing.
It was lazy.
It could have been
Because if
forced.
that's the case, you could have legit said that. You could have said that there was the things of her sons in Naruto, not Shippuden, at the last arc in Naruto.
And like, bro, in Naruto, like, they mentioned so much about the Sage Six Path when we meet him. We're like, okay, they never mentioned he has a mom. They never mentioned anything about his mom being the god of chakra. They said he's the father of Shinobi.
I don't
So
know.
have him be
yeah.
the main fucking villain or something.
Have him
He
be-
had the build up in all of it.
I don't know. They should have made him the villain. I
Or
think
Nerf Madara.
Jubi Madara maybe could have been the last villain.
Yeah.
Obito could have died. They could have ended it with
But I
Naruto.
kind of like how they ended Obito's story. I feel like it's like
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like Madara got
They
hold.
should have ended it with.
Madara got hold. They hold the hell out
Yeah,
of Madara.
he was too strong.
Nigga Zetsu.
The nigga,
You got hold by Zetsu?
like the
Black
nigga was
Zetsu?
too
No.
strong. Like he shouldn't have.
Black Zetsu can't
The
do
nigga
shit.
would. If there was no
The
plot
nigga
armor, he would have beat Sasuke,
Nigga-
Naruto, Kakashi.
Nigga with a shadow clone.
My nigga.
Like,
Sick Itachi beat Kakashi. And he didn't want to kill Kakashi. He
like, bro,
he put that nigga in a genjutsu.
No, but like, bro, think about it, like,
He
bro.
hold him.
Like, bro, Madara was really holding everybody. Even when they tried to come behind his back, this nigga always would fold him. The 5 Kage tried to come back, he whooped him. Every time somebody tried to sneak him up, he beat him.
No, they hold
I feel
Gaara.
like
Zetsu
No,
just cold.
Naruto's
they
power
hold
ups-
Gaara. They
Naruto's
hold
power
Gaara.
up and systems are so bad.
They hold
focus
Gaara.
on Naruto and Sasuke.
It kind
They
of go out the
focus on
window
those-
more you watch.
It went
It
out
like
the window.
washed everybody up.
'Cause-
No, Sakura also got a little
Let me
power
take-
up, but that's because she's the
Let me tell
main
you
girl.
something. No, Gaara saying ain't affecting Naruto in God Chakra mode. That nigga just put some
Yeah.
Kurama Chakra in it, and then
I'm not gonna lie to
he can hold Amaterasu.
the
and
5
stuff.
Kage now weak as hell.
Huh?
The 5 Kage now,
Oh yeah,
but
they're
Naruto is like weak as hell. Like, remember
Oh,
they tried to
yeah.
fight Momoshiki? Like, fuck
weak.
y'all doing?
Y'all,
Gaara, the bit, like, bro, what y'all doing, bro?
I
Y'all
think
not-
Gaara dodged one attack and then got whooped.
Bro, that's what I was saying. Gaara was one of my favorite characters in like Naruto Shippuden. They hold
And
that
he was a good
nigga.
antagonist.
Bro,
that became a
hold on,
character.
you gonna let the nigga with mouse on his hands beat Gaara?
I think there's the problem.
I'm like, I feel like Gaara falls from that when the bad dude joins a good team and slowly start getting sorry.
I think there's so much.
Like Vegeta?
No, like, I feel like Gaara's like, you know, like, you play a game and the bad dude joins
yeah.
the good team, but he slowly gets like weaker. He's not as good as
Yes.
the bottom.
He's
I feel like that's Gaara.
You know what that reminds me? You remember like you were told drama like one of the last ones with the original some parts of the original cast, and Duncan was like on Team Bad and he got switched to Team Good because he helped the story out, and that nigga started like legit getting softer and softer and softer. That's exactly what that reminds me.
That's exactly how Gara is.
That's exactly how that reminds me.
Because when we see Gara, he's a Kazekage.
It's like this. It's like Renji. Renji whooped Ichigo first fight.
Oh god.
And then the next fight you see Renji versus I keep on forgetting Rukia's brother. I forget his name.
Byakuya?
Yeah, Byakuya. He gets whooped. He uses his Bankai even though it was incomplete Bankai. He uses his Bankai and it didn't work. Well, it worked, but he got whooped, which is pretty much he got whooped every time.
Yeah, Renji was an L. Renji took a lot of fucking L's. Think about it, like he would pull his Bankai out and lose like every fucking time.
He would pull his Bankai out before he even attacked someone.
But in the 1,000-year blow arc, they kind of like make it realize like he lose a lot because he don't know his damn Bankai.
I need to finish reading it. I think I've only got to volume.
He started taking dubs in the last arc, but they kind of say like why he always loses though, like why he really don't know his Bankai. Like yeah, they gotta get more.
Did he ever finish his Bankai?
Yeah, he masters his
Not
Bankai.
in the 1,000-year, but does he master it in the anime?
No.
Cause
he kind of get like the Fourbringer, he get that time skip and he gets stronger. And
Roar, Zabimaru.
That shit. But every time, brother,
that's like
every villain, bro, that's literally
Zabimaru.
at first fight, Bankai, like
he won more fights not pulling out his Bankai than he won pulling
like,
out
bro,
his
think
Bankai.
about it, like, bro, his shit got destroyed every time they fall.
His Bankai is terrible too. Like it looks cool, but it does nothing.
And like that's one thing I like about the last arc. They kind of like fix his shit. Like his Bankai is not bad. Like it's so useful now. And he kind of helps. And sometimes he kind of helps in the last fight.
I'm back.
Yeah, but Reggie damn near became. No, Reggie was worse than Vegeta now.
You know, it reminds me of that Fullbringer arc, and we see Kenpachi versus pretty much the Hulk. Kenpachi versus the Hulk in that little room. It was it was the bartender.
Yeah, it was the
And
bartender.
he turned into a green monster thing, and he just does this, slices him, and then cuts him in half. That was so anticlimactic. It was in Bleach. It was the Fullbringer arc. And we thought we were finna get us some fights, and this nigga Kenpachi just goes in and
But that kind of shows the power scale. Like the Fullbringers aren't really that strong, and they barely half off Ichigo's power. So like,
Can I? I'm not trying to be like that guy. I don't think Bleach deserved it, but I just don't like Bleach compared to like how I like the others in the big three.
Bleach gets underrated too much.
I don't think it's even underrated. It's just like
It's cool. It's fine. Just drop it.
like bro, like it doesn't even like compared to One Piece and Naruto. And I used to always say that Dragon Ball should have been in the big three, but
That makes no sense.
because like
The big
the
three.
was at that time was the big three thieves in Shonen.
Yes.
And Dragon Ball
I'm
Z had
really
ended.
tired of you saying.
yeah, that's what I was saying. But then you realize that it's like Dragon Ball
It's
Z
like
was
the
low-key the father of the big three. Because without Dragon Ball, do you think we'll have these animes?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like I understand that, but like
No.
people understand like the big
Definitely.
three is not like towards like they're like the best selling manga at that
I
time.
know. That's what I
So it's
realized.
kinda like-
I'm pretty sure they're
Well, out of all
all
three of those-
outselling Dragon Ball.
Yeah. Huh?
They're all outselling Dragon Ball.
At the
They
time,
are.
they're pretty.
That's
At the
just
time,
a
they're
fact.
pretty big.
They're all outselling.
But-
And I think next is Fairy Tail.
I don't like Fairy Tail.
I like Fairy Tail.
Bro, Everybody knows Fairy Tail's bad.
Fairy
I'm not gonna lie.
Tail's not
If
bad.
you ever watched the Fairy Tail, actually got one of the best tournament arcs.
The best tournament
I've
arc
heard
was in
the one where
Naruto.
Natsu-
You're a dummy, bitch. You will never know shit. Don't nobody want you. Don't nobody.
Natsu came back from training.
The best
That's actually
best tournament
But
was
I understand people's problems with it though.
the
Like,
tuning
Fire Tail.
games.
But it's not. I feel like
Tuning games?
Oh no, I'm
The
tripping.
tuning exams?
The tuning exams
I feel like it's the Dark Tournament. Best tournament.
of all time.
I like
Dark
The
Tournament.
I
tuning
like-
exams by far,
no,
brother.
No.
By
The
far.
Dark Tournament's way better.
I forget what it's like actually called, but it's it's in the Hunter x Hunter York New City arc. And it's like some Hell's Arena, I think. I forget what it's called.
Hold up, I
It's
got.
like when Gon and
Oh, is that when
Killua-
fight Hisoka?
Yeah.
Nah, Ricky, I'm gonna get on your head
It's
now.
kind of incomplete.
No, Ricky, I'm finna go in your head. You can only name one bad thing that was in the tuning exam arc.
Bro,
In Naruto. That was the
Chunin
Ino
exam-
and Sakura fight.
That Chunin exam arc was fire.
It was fire.
The only
Like,
bad part was the
you cannot tell me
Ino and Sakura fight.
that
was the only
Rocky
bad
and
part.
Gaara is the reason that arc goes so hard as it does.
That is the reason.
You cannot tell me it go.
So,
The Dark Tournament arc, we got all that development with everybody. Hiei, Yusuke, Kuwabara.
Kuwabara.
He was losing and got development. Sakura lost and she was,
Bro, Kuwabara is so cool. Like, there's like a character.
That's how you do with like characters that like,
Kuwabara is so cool, and you hate Kuwabara at first.
Yeah,
you can't stand them.
I ain't gonna say I hated Kuwabara.
Everybody hates Kuwabara when you first start Yu Yu Hakusho.
I was cool with. I ain't really.
Kuwabara was just a nigga.
I thought
I
Kuwabara.
thought Kuwabara was gonna be a nigga who just got beat up by Urameshi when he comes out of the
I just
arc.
like I thought he was a gag. I thought he was a
I thought he was
gag
gonna be a
character.
gag character.
I thought it was just a funny dude, but I didn't know.
He was the reason they got out. What was the first arc?
It was a fuck. It was like,
It's when him, Hiei.
Yeah, when they go in that little castle.
Yeah, and they beat him. He was one of the reasons they got past. That
Yeah.
nigga spirit. He had like the most. What's it called? I forget what they call it. Life energy or spirit energy. Yeah.
I mean, I do love the tuning exams, and it was like a fire arc all the way through part 1 and part 2 of tuning exam. I played the Dark Tournament, like, bro, like, just the stakes were high. Like, bro, when when Genkai passed, bro, I felt that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you felt Yusuke really being mad. Like, that was actually something, like, you felt in your soul. Like, this something was like, damn. Like, I feel for my nigga. Like, that shit touched your soul.
Yeah.
And I love tuning exams, but they had nothing like that.
I think tuning exams is better than Dark Tournament.
Yes.
For fights wise, yes, you can say.
I think the
But I
character
think
development,
Impact did just the
especially
story.
the character.
No.
Naruto's the reason that
Naruto's
is the
character
way
development
But you can say,
is
but
not touching the
No.
Black Tournament. Dark
No,
Tournament.
I'm just saying, but like you said no. Everybody got something in advance. Even if it was like the Rock.
we got the good Gaara. I love when Gaara was antagonist.
Yeah,
Sometimes
the
we
Gaara.
got good ass Gaara being antagonist.
When Gaara got his character development after that, I was like, that's dope.
That's dope.
When Neji had
was a pretty
development
cool character.
because he started tree. Hanada got some development.
Shikamaru.
The only people that didn't get one was the other niggas from the Sand Village. I mean, yeah.
No, they
Yeah.
even got it. They
They
even
even
had it.
got it, but I'm not saying they didn't get more
How?
like the Dark Tournament. Like the impact, like if it was like your Meshi grew. You even felt for fucking Keiko. Like she got development.
I don't even like
she
Keiko.
got human. Like you
How
felt
you
like.
not like Keiko?
Keiko is she.
And like, bro, she really like, bro, they really helped Yusuke get through
Yeah.
that because he was going.
I feel
through-
like they're
bro
the
almost
realest
killed-
homies.
He almost became Toguro.
They
Like-
are the real
like, bro,
homies.
like I feel like, bro, they like it's like real deep when you.
That
really
is the
think about it,
closest.
Like, bro, like Yusuke damn almost turned to Toguro. Like he would have been like that if he would have killed him at that spot. Like I feel like that's what's a good thing. Like he had his friends. Genkai didn't even want him to be like that.
Yusuke.
It's okay.
Dude.
Cool bar, cool.
I ain't gonna front. There's some episodes. There's some episodes
and
when
then
Cool
Toguro
Bar
was
sounds
using-
like Muscle Man. There's some episodes where he
You're a
kind of.
Meshi.
You're a Meshi.
And the motherfucker, you're a bitch.
You're a Meshi.
You see that regular show beef? And it's like,
Oh,
you're a bitch.
Oh
You're a bitch.
Your mom.
But it, and you actually, Loki got one of the best first episodes of anime.
What does?
You actually, they got part kind of
Yeah, when he died.
Cause that's something.
I don't know. Kimono Giant's first episode was low key really super hard.
I don't know. One of the big three y'all think had the hardest first episode? I don't want to say Naruto.
I don't think Naruto.
I think One Piece.
I think I don't
One
think
Piece kind of
One Piece.
started slow to me. It kind of was like.
It
I
did?
think
I really wasn't into-
Bleach was
One Piece was always faster than me. I stopped
But like
watching.
the first episode of Luffy in that barrel, that's all we really see. It wasn't really.
I mean,
No, what? It was Luffy legit like swinging and stuff.
I like Jujutsu Kaisen for New
The
Gen.
first episode's when Luffy
Yeah.
met Zoro.
Jujutsu Kaisen AOT had an amazing first
Yeah.
episode.
It was when he met. It's when he met Kobe. He met Zoro the second episode.
Yeah.
He met Kobe.
Oh
yeah,
yes,
that's-
because he also.
Yeah, because he fought.
Yeah, I
Alina
forget because
Ruffin named
One Piece at the end of it, like it'll basically tell you like some snippets of what happens in the next episode.
Yeah, it kind of I'm like a leader.
Yeah, I don't think One Piece had the best first episode.
No,
Naruto first
Naruto's
I think Jujutsu Kaisen's
Naruto-
first episode is fire.
Naruto's low-key made me
Perfect action, sadness, funny.
The first episode of Naruto low-key made me think I wasn't gonna like Naruto because Naruto sold out his whole clan that fast for Scroll because of this.
Naruto?
Yes. Because
But they
Naruto,
treat him like
the first
shit.
episode
like,
was
I
when
would fucking too. I get to learn all these jutsus. They didn't teach me shit. Like,
no.
I would want to use that convincing dude. He's getting Mizuki groomed him.
Yeah.
So I would do the same thing. Fuck them. Leaf Village was a piece of shit. And they all, the Leaf Village, and they all fake too.
No,
That's a
the
fake
third
album.
Hokage. The third Hokage is fake.
The Leaf Village
Like
is
the
fake,
third
they all
Hokage
fake.
easily.
Naruto be paid off.
Let me
We
tell
love
you. You can't say
After
that
the pain
the
fight?
Leaf. You cannot hate.
That was the most fake
Here's
I've
the
seen
certain people.
switch up.
Here's who's the people that never switched up on Naruto. Choji Shikamaru, the nigga from the noodle spot, his daughter. Ichiraku Ramen, owner and the daughter.
Kakashi didn't even know.
Kakashi really didn't even know about
He
Naruto.
knew about
I
He
would
knew
say
about
Aruka.
Naruto.
I would say
And
Aruka.
Aruka Sensei was a
I
big
think only
Aruka
Aruka.
Sensei was Naruto's definitely daddy.
I'm
He was his best man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, but do you guys? I always felt this about Naruto. I feel like Naruto and Sasuke relationship really wasn't developed yet.
It
Yeah.
really wasn't.
Cause I'm not gonna lie.
I hate
the part
Sasuke.
where They never really felt like fucking friends.
Well,
I hate
They really
Sasuke.
hated each
Yeah.
other damn near. Like they always wanted
Yeah.
to fade on sight. Like,
I mean, they were friends because
No, they was a friend.
They had moments in them bonding like friends, but like how Naruto said they were best friend brothers. Like no, they were.
Like,
Actually,
well,
that was his only actual friend because this is another loophole in Naruto. Not really a loophole, but something that just doesn't make sense. He would literally play around with. In the first episode, we get told that he doesn't really have friends. No one likes him. Oh, there was Shikamaru in that episode where he says, "There goes Naruto." There was some. It was,
that was like
one
a
of-
flashback.
Yeah, it was one of those first episodes.
Oh, he's like this.
Where Naruto, he's make out the scene like he doesn't have any friends or anybody to talk to. He's just a troublemaker, so people would talk to him, which is not true. We literally have multiple different flashbacks of them playing games with each other.
When they was little kids.
Yes.
But they kind of was like, cause
But
they
they would
was
still
still like
play
play with
together.
them for a little bit. Nah, get the fuck away from this.
No, not their dads.
Not
Shikamaru.
Shikamaru.
Not
No,
Shikamaru.
Shikamaru's dad was cool as
Yeah,
can be.
he-
Choji's dad wasn't even a dick like that either.
Yeah.
No, but hey, if you actually look in the manga, Choji that was actually the people in the pit that was trying to kill Naruto. If you look in the first manga chapter, Choji like you see his dad like right there. You know.
I mean, was he doing orders or was he or like
like
was it
when
his character?
when Naruto took the scroll
Mhm.
and he looked up, Choji was in a pile of people that wanted to get rid of Naruto. So that's why I seen right there. It was a little Easter egg. But I was like,
Yeah.
fuck that.
But I feel like Naruto's backstory isn't that bad. I know I'm saying his parents died and all, but for anime terms,
Who do you think has a worse backstory?
man,
than
Luffy
Naruto?
has a worse backstory.
No, he
than
does
Naruto.
not.
Let me tell you
No,
something.
he does not. He has
say
no,
shit
for real.
I'll say
No.
that shit worse.
I'm gonna say
No,
this now.
no.
No, let me say this now. The nigga's parents ain't dead. He has both his parents.
He don't know his parents.
He knows who they are.
No, he only knows who his dad is.
He knows who his dad. Okay, so
And
and
he doesn't
he had
care.
a grandpa in his life that cared for him.
Cared for
if
him?
you say Garp did not love Luffy
He
or care
loved
for
him.
Luffy, if you can
Did
say
Luffy see it like that though?
yes,
Luffy, he would throw his grandson into a pit, and
he was. Garp was the strongest so yes, if he does that, that's called training. It was training, but you
Did
cannot
Luffy
say
look
that
at it
Garp
like
did
training?
not. You plus
No, you did-
who
no,
has
he
it?
didn't.
But Luffy had a figure though.
Yes.
Luffy didn't have.
Naruto ain't really had that. Like, so,
I think
Naruto
Naruto
said, "Here,
Naruto-
nigga, here's some nigga,
Yeah.
pay your rent, eat some noodles, eat some."
And that wasn't even enough for his rich. That nigga was drinking spoiled milk.
drink spoiled milk.
I mean, we're looking at it because we obviously grew up where we are able to have suffice for ourselves. But if we looking at this from like, if you were in each one of their shoes, what shoes you would rather be in, Naruto's or Luffy's?
Luffy's.
You're stupid.
Easily.
You're gonna die.
I'm not.
He has a devil fruit.
He has a devil.
That
Do
was
I,
before he had a devil
do I
fruit.
still got? Oh
That was
no,
before
no, it wasn't. It was when
Yes,
he had
it
to.
was.
No, look it up.
But he
We
did,
can-
remember,
we can check.
before
He didn't have his devil fruit then. He met Shanks. I mean, he met
Hold up, I'm gonna ask.
He met Ace. He didn't have his devil fruit.
Let me see.
I
He
remember.
did.
No, he
No,
didn't.
yes, he did. Cause remember he said,
No,
that's
he
why Garp
doesn't.
said, "I hate red hair for getting you into."
No, I said before he met Ace, he
Let me
didn't have
ask.
his devil fruit. I remember because
How old was
'cause
Luffy
one day
when
when-
he got his devil fruit? Let me just cut this out, I guess.
They don't know this shit.
Yeah. But I actually remember that.
Said how old was Luffy, nigga? Yeah. My nigga was 7 years old.
He was 7 when he meet Ace.
How old was Luffy from One Piece when he met Ace? That hoe keeps saying Luke. Okay, it says Lucy. He met Ace when he was 7. So yes, the nigga met Ace when he was 7.
That timeline still makes sense. Luffy didn't have his devil fruit when he first met Ace. He didn't.
Damn, I don't watch. I think he did though. Didn't
No, he didn't. You guys gotta read.
Bro, because I remember when Ace.
I know when they were playing with him and Sabo.
And they had
No,
yes.
when,
talking about his
after like I don't want to say a couple days, but like when Sabo met, Luffy had his devil fruit.
No, because remember when,
Before they met Sabo,
remember when,
Luffy didn't have his devil fruit.
he told Don Don to watch Luffy, and Luffy had his little devil fruit.
Yes.
Shit.
No,
Garp was
but
hanging by his little
I'm
neck.
saying before Luffy. No, he didn't have his devil fruit then.
He had
Remember, Garp was hanging by his neck.
Yeah,
You're being
that
a
was
dead
just
horse.
normal. I'm
You
being
are
honest.
the first
I'm
one
telling
that
you.
He did not quench
He
it.
didn't because Ace literally
Y'all
told
let us
Luffy.
know this.
Ace literally told Luffy, I swear this happened. Ace told Luffy, you're what's it called? Now you're made of rubber. I remember when Luffy was talking to Ace and he couldn't control his devil fruit powers.
I remember when he tried to always fight with them and he always do his own like this. Yeah, that
We
was
gotta
right.
see after the podcast. Let's just switch it.
Man, forget that.
But is there any more topics you want to talk about?
I don't know. I probably have to pick them just Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan, but we kind of already got in the cup. Like that.
Demon Slayer, okay.
Demon Slayer animation is
Season 2 of Demon Slayer so far is making me like it more than season 1 so far. The characters are making me like it a little bit more too, because we had more characters and stuff like that. Attack on Titans, I didn't even watch it. I haven't even started it.
Bro, it's
but
been good,
I
bro.
can just talk about Demon Slayer. So Demon Slayer to me right now, I think Demon Slayer is going to, in a couple of years, be like that top. Because I already think Demon Slayer is a top 3 anime right now in New Gen. I think the top 3 are for everybody, not just, this is just for me, but it's for everyone. It's Black Clover, My Hero Academia, and Demon Slayer. Those are our top 3 so far for everything. For me, though, Demon Slayer is in my top 3. It's number 3 still, but it's Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, Black Clover, and Tokyo Revengers. Those are my top 3 for me right now. But for everybody, I think it's Black Clover, Black Clover, My Hero Academia, and Demon Slayer. I think Demon Slayer is above Jujutsu Kaisen right now.
I'm not gonna lie. How much Black Clover do get a lot of love, I think a lot of people might have JJK over Black Clover.
No.
Yeah.
no.
Just because it's easier, it's easier to get into JJK than Black Clover. Black Clover, them first 30 episodes is rough, my man.
But you really think that more people watch
I know a lot of people that drop Black Clover over JJK.
But the niggas still watch, bro. Okay, so how do we? But you think it's more popular than Jujutsu Kaisen?
Yes. Jujutsu Kaisen is more popular than Black Clover.
I don't
It's
believe
kind
that.
of hella popular.
I don't believe that.
Like, but you not see the manga sales, they be outselling the fuck out of Black Clover.
Bro, like.
And just like how big it is, and they got the good studios.
But so you're not gonna put in the big 3. You're taking which one you taking out the big 3 then? Because big Black Clover is definitely in the big 3.
I'm taking Black Clover out.
Really?
Bro,
I say Jujutsu
bro,
Kaisen.
I love Black Clover, bro. Jujutsu Kaisen is good. Like, you got the manga is Jujutsu.
It's nice.
But Black Clover is so fun to me though. So it really would be like a 4.
Nah, that's it, bro. I can't go.
Cause that I could probably Tokyo Revengers, but damn, Tokyo Revengers is fucking good, man.
Tokyo Revengers is cool,
That's
but this isn't for me. This is just like for I think just a global thing, like just everything in like everyone in America right now. I think Black Clover is more popular than Jujutsu Kaisen, but that's just me.
It's definitely not.
That's just
I
me.
don't think so.
Who's in your big 3?
It's just a
It's
straight
definitely
fact.
in the big 3. It's
It's
Black Clover
for
is
you,
definitely.
maybe,
So
but
who's
it's not more
in your big 3 for New Gen right now?
For anime television shows, I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna just say the year the anime dropped. I don't care if it's like a reboot or anything. Dororo, even though it came out like the first part came out in the 1960, and they made a new part that came out in 2019. It is my top 5 in my top 5 animes of all
We're
time.
not talking about just yours. We're
But
talking
then,
about
can
like.
you call it New Gen? Cause that's kind of like calling Villain Saga New Gen. And Villain Saga been going since like 05 in manga. So that's not really New Gen. Just got
And
like,
anime
just got like a
dropped
new generation anime.
We're not talking about yours.
AOT dropped in 2014.
No, 2013.
It was like 2011, 2012.
When did the manga start?
I know it's
2009,
been
right?
like 10 years of AOT, so I think it might be 2012, 2011.
I think AOT dropped in 2009.
Mine.
So
I mean, it's year two.
I think the
2011,
manga
2000.
maybe, but I know the anime was 2013 or 14.
Yeah, because when the anime dropped, it was big as fuck. It was huge. Like niggas was on the hype train at Attack on Titan was wild, and we had to wait like 4 years for season 2. That shit was like crazy. Like motherfuckers like, bro, where fucking Attack on Titan been?
But I think the biggest new gen right now is My Hero Academia.
Damn, I forgot to say Beastars.
No.
It's not a big, but it's not one of my favorites. You know,
Yeah,
it's an underrated one.
It's My Hero Academia, Jujutsu Kaisen. Shoot, I don't know.
I'll probably say
And then
Chainsaw.
Demon Slayer.
Yeah, Demon Slayer. Yeah,
Those are the 3 most famous new gens.
Yeah. And I feel like when Chainsaw Man come out, I might take a spot because I feel like that shit's
There's so many animes dropping.
No.
That shit's gonna be big, bro.
So
You
many
think it's
animes
gonna-
dropping.
You
that
think Chainsaw Man? Like
Bro.
you know, I'm going for Chainsaw Man too, but you think it's legit gonna go over those 3?
Chainsaw Man's gonna be fucking huge. I feel like it's gonna be like one of
I
the
know it's
anime-
gonna be big, but I feel like
it might be
And
anime.
it was selling like crazy. Like even though
Anime,
it's still
it's
selling
top
crazy
10
in
and selling.
India.
it legit just depends on like.
And it's
how-
only part 1 came out.
Like I've
No,
seen.
it had no anime, no manga. And that shit was still not born. No anime. You know how hard that is? To push
My Hero
manga sales
Academia-
without no anime.
I think My Hero Academia is like.
I think
My Hero Academia is always gonna be the peak right now because that's what
I feel like
everyone
it's the
likes.
biggest in the West.
Yes, My Hero Academia right
That
now
and
is the
Demon
biggest
Slayer.
in the
That and
West.
Demon Slayer.
That,
That's gonna be the biggest.
that
in
and
the
Naruto.
Naruto, yeah, My Hero, Naruto, and Demon Slayer. I feel like that's gonna be big in the West.
And Dragon Ball.
But New Gen probably My Hero.
Yeah, definitely My Hero. Yeah, definitely My Hero. Stop it. Put that away. Get rid of this. Throw it away.
I actually like, bro. I ain't gonna front you.
Next is actually fun.
Y'all can call me
No,
whatever
he's
you want.
not.
Thank you. That's why I like
He's
Mineta
not.
and My Hero Academia
Mineta's
because
not
no,
funny.
listen. Mineta is legit the comedy relief in the show.
But actually sometimes he actually do come in clutch with his quirk.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
And I
kinda
told
like-
Quentin this. He was like, no, he just.
he knows when to use his quirk. Like he's not gonna fight some
His
animals.
quirk
and
is
start
terrible.
But he knows how to use it.
It
Well,
don't
it's like
matter. It
situational
sucks.
Just if you look at my, I would.
There's
not want,
nothing
I ain't
good.
going for. I would never
His
want. I would
charac-
not want to be born in the My Hero Academia
His
world.
characters,
Your
his
quirk gonna be
character
lasers and
design
shit.
is
Like
terrible.
Nigga,
no, like imagine. No, I'll be mad.
Flashlight.
Like we got me.
Nigga shoot Windex.
We got hella siblings. No, for real. We got hella siblings. So imagine like out of all your siblings, they got some hardcore ones, and it's like you. What's your quirk? I can tie shoes with my mind. Nigga, what? That's all you can do with your mind. Yeah.
Nigga can eat metal.
What got the making one nigga shoes tied together? Break a wall.
Nigga
Like, how
shoots
you gonna
Win-
win a fight?
Nigga shoots Windex.
There
out
is
of
no
his
evil
fingertips.
villain, and there
Hey,
is no.
niggas a human
There is
flashlight.
no evil villain in My Hero Academia that has shoestrings. How you gonna win that fight? How you gonna win that
Y'all
fight?
ain't gonna be gumball and shit.
Nigga, like, bruh, I ain't gonna front with you.
Some people's quirks should be overpowered, but they're just not.
Yeah, like Dinky.
I think her name is like Eyes. What's her name? Yowza
Probably
Rosa.
one of the strongest characters, and she's
Yeah.
legit a frog.
Yowza Rosa who can like do
But probably
creation.
actually know how to use her quirk pretty good. She's
Yeah.
taking out some villains. that-
Like creation. That is a fire quirk, and she's pretty much one of the weakest people.
Froppy.
Because she more
in
like
the- in the
situational.
classroom.
You know what? Froppy's one of my favorite anime females. Cause
She
She has a fire character design.
like she's not gonna fight nobody if it's not in the water. If she don't have a badge, she's not gonna do all that. Like
yeah.
she knows her role. Like I'm not gonna fight this OPS motherfucker. I'm not gonna win that.
They have
battle.
cool character designs. They have the female characters are kind of
You
lacking.
know one thing I really like about it? The villains. I do like the villains in My Hero
Yeah,
Academia.
the villains are my art though. I feel
Hero.
like they got some of the best villains.
Hero Killer, like.
Yeah,
the-
Stains are pretty.
I
good.
really liked him. I was legit.
I like
was
his.
like,
I like.
I was
I like
low-
his ideology.
yeah, I liked how he was like, only one. When he said the only one I will let beat me is All Might. That gave me chills.
Damon Chills, yeah, I fuck with Stain. His ideology was dope.
But yeah, like a lot of, I feel like, and that's the dopest thing. Like a big thing in New Gen anime right now. Like the villains are actually like dope, and they got multiple villains in some anime, so it's not gonna be the same.
And then the
thing.
villains be
Cause
more.
I ain't gonna front, bro. I love Dragon Ball, but I'm low key get tired of seeing Frieza's face in almost everything. Like, all right, that's cool.
I feel
Like,
like sometimes it comes with Dragon Ball and not knowing how to write his villain anymore.
and that's crazy because Cell
And
was
they always fall flat.
like this new series. What's it like? They're making like Dragon Ball Super Kai, something like that. Superhero, something like that. They're making a new Dragon Ball series. I guess it's supposed to bite off of Dragon Ball Super, but like I'm not gonna front with you. Like they need to do Cause they can make, cause their characters, like the last couple characters they brought in are super dope. Like the new version of Broly,
Yeah, Broly's new movie character.
that was the
No,
dope.
he's okay. His design.
It's done though, but he's better than the old Broly.
Broly
You
was
are-
a savage in Dragon Ball Z. Now that
But now that he's like a better character, got a story, like nigga, he not want to fight Goku because he crying as
just
a baby.
fight him for no reason.
Oh, go Kakarot, you're crying and I'm done. Nigga, you're a baby.
Oh God, like.
And the fact that he survived Planet
I
Namek
mean,
is
Tai
bullshit.
Washington
Like,
is supposed to go 9. He's projected to go 9 to the Wizards.
We'll
That's
talk,
crazy.
We'll talk about that in the. We'll talk about that in the sports.
You know Tai right?
We'll talk about that in the sports part of our
Yeah.
podcast.
well, I was a freshman when
Sometime
he was
this
in
week.
varsity
Uh-huh.
basketball.
Yeah. Money man, money man.
Don't-
Like-